Splash Damage has released the complete game design document, A Dirty Bomb, onto the world. The 300-page document was initially given to those who debugged the game on Kickstarter, but with development on the free-to-play shooter coming to an end, the studio has decided to make the extensive booklet available to everyone. That means developers and fans can now learn how Splash Damage brought the title to life by poring over hundreds of pages of designs, sketches, system notes, concept art, B-roll drawings, and more. The document promises to be an eye-opening read for anyone even vaguely interested in the ups and downs of game development. And Dirty Bomb's creative director Exodus says it should shed light on how the studio approached decision-making. Indeed, a quick glance at the document's contents page shows it covers everything from the shooter's car gameplay and weapon mechanics to its game modes, map design, and character abilities. Really though, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So why not check out the design document for yourself by downloading it from the Dirty Bomb website? Do not forget to nab the soundtrack and art book while you're out there. Blizzard is looking to curb misbehaving Twitch users in the chat of its official Overwatch streams by requiring that chat participants link their Twitch and Battle.net accounts together before sending messages during a stream. Blizzard describes the move as a no-moderation program, and aims to give it a test run during the upcoming Overwatch Contenders quarterfinals from now through January 12,
2019.
In order to send a message in Twitch chat during the live stream events, viewers will have to log into their Twitch accounts and link their Battle.net account sub through TWITCH's webpage, though it is not explicitly said what action, if any, Blizzard will take against misbehaving chatters following the Battle.net link-up. In a blog post on the test, Blizzard says that the change hopes to improve the viewer experience for the Overwatch Path to Pro ecosystem, and that the team will evaluate how, if at all, the requirement led to a more positive viewing experience. In this DD 2017 session, Guerrilla Games Online Grayson explores the traversal system that allows Aloy to explore the vast world of Horizon Zero Dawn, gains vendors over the different systems and techniques involved in the implementation of these traversal mechanics from a gameplay programmer's perspective, and provides perspective for certain design decisions. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers conference events. And the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via the DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office accompanied by contacting staff via the THEGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Playground Games has patched out a couple dance emotes from Forza Horizon 4 to moves that coincidentally have become the subject of a lawsuit against the Fortnite developer Epic Games. Both the cartoon and floss emotes have been cut from the game as of today, with only a short and sweet mention of the removal in the game's patch notes. Playground Games does not offer any sort of reason for the sudden removal, but it's fair to assume that the decision was prompted by a handful of lawsuits that have been levied against Fortnite developer Epic Games over dances being sold as Fortnite emotes, allegedly without the permission of or compensation for the dance's creators. Alfonso Ribeiro, known for his portrayal of Carlton Banks in the show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, filed a lawsuit against Epic Games late last year for the game's Fresh Dance emote, a move that shares unmistakable similarities to Ribeiro's now iconic Carlton dance. Russell Honing, known as Backpack Kid, followed suit shortly after and filed his own lawsuit over his dance move, the floss, appearing in the game under the same name. Nothing seems to indicate at this time that Playground Games or Microsoft are facing similar lawsuits, so it's likely that the removal was more of a preventative measure following those other cases. The Epic Games Stories Director of Publishing Strategy, Sergey Galyankin, known as Steam Spy, has clarified a few points regarding how fast a front will target influencers and consumers. This comes after the Rosetta also provided a translated summary of an episode of How Games Are Made, a Russian-language podcast co-hosted by Galyankin, where he apparently discussed what developers and users can expect from Epic this year in terms of features. It's worth noting that the Rosetta thread is a summarized, roughly translated account of the podcast, and so the points given should be taken with a grain of salt. Epic currently has a system that allows developers to provide influencers with game codes that come with referral links to the game, offering the influencers a cut of a game's sale when the link is used. As of right now, Epic covers the default 5% cut. Although developers can decrease or increase that cut, the program is reportedly not intended to be permanent, leading to speculation that devs will be asked to cover more costs in the future, with indies paying up to 20% in order to have their games marketed by influencers. Epic also takes a 12% cut of revenue from games sold on the storefront, with the Support a Creator program being optional. As of right now, the pricing system is also optional, so devs are able to decide if they want to give influencers anything from 0 to 100% of the revenue for every game they help sell. Galyankin took to Twitter to clarify, right now a significant part of marketing budgets of big games is allocated to paid influencers. Galyankin said on Twitter, "Those are one-off deals. I think having a way for influencers to be able to stream any game and make money without relying solely on big publishers would be awesome." Support a Creator program. A Fortnite allows some creators to make enough money to go full-time. My hope is by extending it to Epic Games Store titles and getting more games on board, we will reach the point where it's possible for more creators. Our goal is to empower smaller devs to have the same access to creators that only big publishers right now can afford. It's not in any way mandatory. We are just leveling the playing field, giving devs the tools. On the other hand, it also levels the playing field for mid-sized and small creators. We found that relying small and mid-sized creators is actually better when running promotional campaigns, but there are so many of them. Most devs cannot manage that. We will give them the tools. Paul Velocity, Senior Economy Designer at King, and Pietro Guardaccioni, Senior Director of Envelope Design at King. Hero was an action RPG that was developed by King and Soft launched during 2016 in different countries in Asia. In the game, you could choose among 3 heroes, warrior, mage or archer, to play through levels that consisted of sets of successive combats against groups of enemies of various types. Although the game was cancelled before making it to a global release, the design challenges that were faced during its development gave us some valuable learnings about designing mobile RPGs. The purpose of this article is to collect our experiences while designing some of the systems in the game. The main loop of the game was rather simple. By completing quests, players accumulated gold that could be spent buying more items. Stronger equipment increased the overall power of the hero, which in turn allowed quests of increasing difficulty to be played. With the simple main loop described above, the overall player experience was determined essentially by 3 game systems.